Need a quick after dinner treat? Tune in tonight on Stevie's Kitchen. I'll show you how to make a banana cobbler. To start off this banana cobbler, we're gonna get the wet ingredients going first. So I have 1 cup of milk. It's whole milk. Whole milk's a little bit better for this. We're gonna do a tablespoon of vanilla. I have a 1/2 cup of brown butter that I have chilled. If y'all don't know about brown butter, get to know it. It'll make all your baking taste so much better. And then I got a 1/2 cup of sourdough. So once you got all this in here, we're just gonna get a nice little whisk on this, get everything incorporated. I'm gonna set it to the side. Now it's time to work on the dry ingredients. I have a cup of all-purpose flour right here, 1/2 cup of brown sugar, 1/2 cup of white sugar, 1 teaspoon of baking powder, 1/2 teaspoon of salt. Got a fork just to kind of give this all a little mix now. Incorporate all this together. Then we're going to take our wet ingredients, slowly incorporate it in, a little bit at a time. Get a nice mix on it. Add a little bit more. Want to make sure you have a nice smooth batter. And then our last little bit in. Incorporate it. All our lumps out. Gonna set this to the side and start chopping on our bananas. So I have as you can tell, well-buttered casserole dish, 8x8. I got 4 ripe bananas. Just gonna peel these. And we're just gonna get chops on them right into the casserole dish. Just make sure the whole bottom's covered. It's one of the more simple desserts that you'll make. And it'll be a fan favorite, I promise. So with it being football season, I live in Houston, so I am obligated to watch the Texans and the Cowboys almost every Sunday. I refuse to pay for NFL Sunday ticket. But when I have the opportunity to watch other teams and other games and other players, well, I will say my boy BG just came back, who I played with at Michigan. He unretired and he's back at the helm for Philly. So even though I played for the Giants, I will be a Philly fan the rest of the season for my boy BG. However, as much as I love BG, there are some other players that I really love to watch. And it pains me to say this because I am a defensive player, but that man Jamar Chase for the Bengals, that's a man amongst boys out there playing receiver. And I know everybody's going to say, what about Puka Nacua, Jamar Jefferson, and everything like that? And don't get me wrong, those guys are great players. But I just love watching Jamar Chase play. I love that dog in him. That's something you can't teach. That's something that can't be coached. He just has that unrelenting obsession to be the best player on the field. And you see it every single time he catches the ball, every single time he runs a route. And then all of his actions while he's out there on the field. And just a great player to watch. I will say another guy I really do respect and like watching is Jalen Ramsey. As a corner, he's not afraid to mix it up. He talks a lot of trash and he backs it up. And that's something I can respect, watching his game, watching him play. Now I got this last chop on this last banana. This is going to be my son's favorite dessert, I promise you that. That man loves bananas. He's going to be asking for this every day. So now that we got all these bananas in here, laid out, like I said, there's no rhyme or rhythm. Doesn't have to be pretty, they just have to be in there. So now that we have all of our bananas chopped up, our batter made, now we're just gonna pour this all over top. And as I always say, no goodness left behind. I'm gonna get every last bit of this. So now we got all this together. It's gonna go into the oven, 350 for 30 minutes. So now it's time for the taste test. I've pulled this out the oven. I've let it rest for a little bit. I'm just gonna get a little spoonful. I'm here for this. Smells delicious. So you can serve this with whipped cream, ice cream. Me personally, I have a little bit of homemade caramel that I'm gonna just drizzle over top. So now's the moment we've all been waiting for. I feel like this is hot. I feel like I'm about to burn my mouth. This really does smell so good. This tastes like a crossover between bread pudding and banana bread, all rolled into one. This is so quick and easy. This is amazing. Enjoy.